All right. Hey, everybody. So in this video, I'm going to show how to use Desmos matrix to row reduce a matrix and solve a system of equations. So in class, you learned how to row reduce matrices by hand, typically with systems of equations with two equations, two unknowns. Occasionally with three equations, three unknowns, I'll ask you to do it by hand. But if we get any more than that, or even a lot of times with 3 and 3, it's a lot simpler to just toss it into a calculator once we know the process of how row reducing works. So remember, we always want to know the process behind things, and then we can go ahead and use the calculator after we know what's going on. So these are the three equations that we're going to be using here. We've got negative 3x plus y plus 6z equals 15, 2y plus 2x minus 5z equals 9, and 2z plus 4x minus 5y equals negative 3. Now, something you might notice before we go and put this into a matrix is that these variables are not all in the same order for each equation. You're going to be careful and keep track of each variable as you put it into your matrix, because you're going to have all the x's in one column of the matrix, all the y's in one column, and all the z's in another column. So when we go to make our matrix in Desmos matrix, we click New Matrix. We want to edit the number of rows and columns. We're going to need 4 columns, 1 for each variable, and then 1 for the constants on the side. And then 3 rows, 1 for each equation. So in this first column, we're going to have our x variable coefficients. So if we look back at our equations, we had negative 3 in front of the x here, 2 in front of the x here, and 4 here. So negative 3, 2, and 4 are going to be our coefficients in this column. Then we want all of the y's in the middle. So we go back and look at our y's. We've got 1y, 2y, and negative 5y. So 1, 2, negative 5 are going to go in the middle. 1, 2, negative 5. Okay. Then back to our equation. We're looking for z's for the next one. So we have 6z, negative 5z, and 2z. So 6, negative 5, and 2 for this third column. So 6, negative 5, 2. And then lastly, we want all of the constants. Right here, we've got 15, 9, and negative 3. So 15, 9, negative 3. It's not 0.3, negative 3. Okay, then we hit enter to save the matrix. And now the easy part comes. We need to row reduce the matrix. So we're going to click this button that says RREF, which stands for row reduced echelon form, or reduced row echelon form. And we're going to click matrix A, and it row reduces it for us. So now we have it in reduced row echelon form. And remember how X was the first column, Y was the second column, and Z was the third column? So this is saying like 1x equals 8. So X is 8. This is the Y column. Y is 9. This is the Z column. Z is 5. So it works out really nicely to solve the system for us without having to go through all of that process of row reducing. So there you have it. That's how you use Desmos matrix to row reduce your matrix. Hopefully this was helpful. Have a good one.